What's up, y'all?
Oh, Lordy.
It's 5:44 a.m., so don't mind how I look. It is Sunday, January 8th, and your girl is excited, honey. I'm always excited. I noticed I keep saying that in all my episodes as I edit. And I'm also sorry if this fan is real loud. You know what? We're gonna turn this off because I don't like half doing stuff. Shut up. Fan is so loud. I need a silent fan, guys. Right now, I'm kind of just mapping out what I want to do for the day. I want to test my website out as far as like seeing how long it takes for a payment to process. With me, you know, getting closer to dropping my clothing brand and getting closer to selling products on my website. I'm just trying to make sure the system and the flow of everything is like good so I can kind of gauge. Oh, honey. This is a mess. So I can kind of gauge how long it takes for payment to process, gauge how long it is going to take for me to be able to, you know, take whoever is purchasing from me and create the product and get it shipped out, you know, just so I can give my customers a heads up on like, it may take up to 2 weeks or it may take up to a week, you know. And then just seeing like what that looks like for me as far as like how I'm going to allocate everything and just make sure everything is properly running. I want it to feel like an assembly line. So I got to test my label printer today. I got to test my package weigher. So I'm going to, you know, I have a couple of sample sweatshirts and shirts I'm going to put into the packaging. I got my cards. So everything that is going to be in the packaging, I can properly weigh. I'm going to use Pirate Ship. It's that's what I'm going to be doing my label printers on. So we're going to test that. And then I want to work a little bit more on my website today. Since I started becoming Lauryn Nichole, I figured I would make a page on my actual website so people can find the videos there as well. So yeah, I think I don't even think, I know. That's going to be the plan today. Right now, I am creating a spreadsheet of people's emails that I've gotten over the years. I got quite a few a while ago, so I'm just going to go back and create some of those spreadsheets as well, just so that, like I said, all of the systems are being put in place. I think systems are very important. You want to be organized. You want to be prepared for when you get more eyes on you, more attention on you, more brands, more everything, really. You want to have these things in place to where it's like you're not scrambling. It's like everything's already in place. You just add in a contact or a number or a name or, you know, just making sure everything is good so that when I'm actively, you know, at conventions or speaking event engagements, different states, that I won't be overwhelmed trying to organize everything because it's already off. What's up, y'all?
Gang.
What's today?
February the 9th.
It's February the 9th, and we're about to get to work.
Yeah.
We got my one of my board members here.
Bye.
But no, we're about to get this nonprofit off the ground. We're trying to figure out the mailing address. We don't have any future problems when we're trying to get business credits or business funding, grants, all of that. We don't want to run into no issues. So we're just trying to get that situated so that we can also go get the bank accounts open and so I can continue my 501c3 approval process. Because we're trying to get off the ground in the next couple months. So we're going to do some research. I'll do a little time lapse so you guys can see just some of the stuff we're doing. And yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's up, y'all? Oh, I'm out of breath. Where's my other phone? It is Monday, February 9th, 7:25 p.m. I just ate dinner. Me and my mom. I want to say we finished probably like an hour and some change ago. But with this whole nonprofit stuff and this whole LLC stuff, there are so many steps, guys. Like, I'm so happy I'm a patient person. Well, I've grown to be more patient. I still, you know, patience is a virtue, but I'm just happy I've fallen in love with the process. And it's not that I want to rush this whole organization being approved and everything. it's just, you know, you be so ready to like get in motion. And it's a lot of like filing and then waiting, filing and then waiting, and then getting new information and then having to file again and then waiting again. So it's not this like, you know, how I like to get stuff done like one day. This is like weeks, days, months of a process. And I'm like not mad at it though. I think it's cool. I don't feel like this anxiety, like trying to hurry up and get it done. Anything from what I've learned with my music. Hi, my love. My fish is looking at me and she's waving her wings. Or her, whatever these are called. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not wings. But yeah, if there's anything I've learned with like my music journey and my life journey in general, that anything worth building, anything worth building, and anything that has like a legacy or impact, it's not going to be built overnight. And you know, you got to be okay and patient with that what that process looks like. And I'm just really happy, you know, that I'm going through the process and I'm making all the necessary proper steps so that everything is done right the first time and we're not rushing it and going fast and then everything's filed and then you got to come back and fix all these mistakes later because I'm just allowing the process to go. So I had to file for some amendments to get a registered agent corp address, basically, so that my public address is not on my filing. I still have a lot that I want to do, but I'm happy that I at least got that done. I was thinking of writing on a notebook the next few things I want to get done with y'all. So now we have to wait for that to get approved so that we can do the IRS EIN. So IRS EIN, new address, and then test website, payment process, website, payment process, test scale, and pirate ship. I really want to get that done this week. Finish, or I'll say continue building nonprofit page website. And then create databases and spreadsheets. This is awkward silence, I know, sorry y'all. Yeah, that seems about it right now, y'all. I guess figure out how I'm gonna package my rings. So yeah, that's my list for this week, plus the stuff that's on there. But I'm only one person. I wish sometimes that there was like 6 of me so I could just get all this stuff done, but that's why, girl, I've been working on phases and getting stuff done as I can because I'm one person. But I can do a lot. But I can't do everything at once. So yeah, we're being patient. We're trusting the process. So I'm taking all the necessary steps now to make sure we are good, clean, ready to go. As soon as this registered agent address is approved on my filing, I can go ahead and get a new EIN application with the updated address, and then I can go open up the bank accounts, and then I can continue my 501c3 application approval process and get that done, paid for. $600. But we're gonna figure it out. My mom said she would help me. Shout out to my mama, y'all. Shout out to my mama. She said she would help me pay for it. My stepdad has been helping me pay for a few things. So I'm just really grateful to have people around me in my corner that like believe in me and believe in my mission and believe in what I'm doing and see, the bigger picture. Even though it's not physically here yet, they see what I'm like building and are willing to make those sacrifices too and help me pay for cost and, sacrificing. Like even me, I'm sacrificing a lot right now as far as like I'm not talking to people right now. I'm not hanging out with people really right now. I'm not going out to dinner with people or spending money. I'm like not even spending money on like fast food or nothing like that. Like all my expenses go at this current moment, unless it's like something to drink or something like some orange juice. I've been drinking a lot of orange juice, trying to protect my immune system. But every expense that I have, for the most part, has been going towards my businesses, saving for this nonprofit, or buying clothing brand samples. Like I've been saving every dime for my businesses, and I think it could be hard. Like I had to work on my discipline with money, which I've gotten so much better at. And it used to be hard, but I think when you have a plan and you know what you want and you know why you're making the sacrifices, it's so much easier. Because I know where I'm going. I know where I see this end goal. Excuse me. I don't even want to say end goal because it never ends really. I know what I see this becoming, and I know I'm building a foundation. Literally a foundation. It's called Rooted Reminder Foundation. But I know I'm building something very powerful and strong, and I'm willing to make those sacrifices, emotionally, mentally, physically. So yeah, I could ramble all day, but yeah, that's the vibes for today, y'all. I came up here to lay down and watch Teen Wolf, but I might work some more on my website. Girl can't rest. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I end up working on the website or not. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Tuesday. Bye. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta show y'all this. My fish is so interesting. Oh, now you wanna move. Literally be sleeping vertically upside down. She's so funny. What's up, y'all? I am currently working on my book right now. It's Wednesday, February 11th, 5 p.m. I'll show you guys. All right, so we've got Learning My Roots with Lumi the Llama. Lumi learns about her feelings. This is not a llama, obviously, but I'm using, I think this is called like keynotes or pages or something. They have like a book section. So I'm using this to kind of help me format the book and kind of lay it out so I can see it visually. I'm a very visual learner. It's one thing to write it, but I need to see it visually. So I'm using this. I just mapped, I had originally mapped everything out in these handy dandy notebooks. And I mean like several pages of mapping things out, as you can see. But we've had some storyline development, and this is all still actually very much accurate. But can you please shut up? All these emails. This is still very much accurate as far as the mapping of it. I just wanted to add a detail to it. I realized I was missing my mom in my story, and I think not only is this a good idea for kids, but this is a good idea to kind of help parents, be a safer space, be more gentle, take a more gentle approach with their children. My mom was always very, very, very safe and gentle and open with me, and she always gave me the space to feel and express, even if it was bad. If it was about her, it didn't matter. She always gave me the space to express myself, to regulate, to, just feel. And I think kids really need that. I think it can be easy to have lack of patience and be like, shut up, stop crying, you're annoying. But, she always made sure she was very patient with me. And I just think children need gentleness, and they need permission to express their emotions. I think we can get so caught up in this authority role that we can sometimes misbalance connecting with our children. And I think my mom did an amazing job at connecting with me and making me feel seen and heard and understood, while still adopting that authoritative role. I always respected her, but she also made me feel like I was an equal human being and not just this intimidating authority in my life. So I think it's really important to kind of express that. Not only is this going to help kids identify their emotions, acknowledge them, feel them, embrace them, let them in and let them pass, but, also helping parents find ways to navigate how to do that with their children. And maybe even, who knows, a lot of adults are just functioning adults, but, still children at bay. Our inner child never goes away. It's always living in us. So hopefully it can help some adult some adult inner children as well. So yeah, I'm doing that right now. I'm gonna shut up and get back to writing. And now it's a big thing, but my ring got here. Your girl's getting married to myself in my mission. But I'm just so proud of it and so excited and so happy that it's here. I feel so great with it. It's a promise to myself. It's a promise to God and my mission. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to writing. Oh my God, I literally look so crazy. I cannot even believe I'm gonna be posting this. Please don't judge me, y'all. My wrist and my hand hurts so bad. I've literally been like typing. First of all, my 9-to-5 job is heavy typing, like computer desk job, like constantly sending emails, constantly doing that. But writing this book, I'm like typing and like my hand hurts so bad. It like is trying to give out on me. I actually got very far with my book and I'm really, really proud of it and really, I feel really great about it so far. So I'll do a quick time lapse of kind of just what I'm doing. I'm making some edits right now. And then I'm gonna kind of go back and illustrate it if my hand doesn't go out. I'm getting emotional again, guys. I am reading this book and it feels so good in my heart. Oh my God. I feel like I was kind of overthinking the book at first because like I'm like writing books I never thought I would do. Let's be honest. I'm a songwriter and but the thing is I'm not just a songwriter. I'm a writer, period, and I'm a storyteller. And so I think I was approaching the book kind of how I was approaching songs. So I did some more research and I realized that like I don't have to like figure out how to write the book. The story is already there. I have to shrinken it. I don't want to say shrinken, but the word is shrinking for right now. Maybe I have to conform it. I don't like conform either. Basically, the story is already there. Lumi is me at 7 years old, and I wrote the book from a stance of how I felt at 7 years old, between that 7 and 10-year-old range, and wrote it from the perspective of how my mom approached me and my emotions and like provided me that safe space and gave me permission to feel. I approached it from, you know, my lived experience and how hard it was, but also, you know, again, showing parents like a nice way to navigate your children's emotions, but also providing tools for the kids and the parents for different things, you know, that I wish that I can't even say I wish that I had. I'll say that I needed. And when I say that I needed, it doesn't mean that I didn't have it, because I think a lot of what is in this book I did have, which I'm so thankful for, which is why I started this, you know, foundation. I had the resources, I had the tools, I had the therapy, I had my mom, I had a safe space. And I think what drives this purpose even further is knowing how bad I struggled with having resources, and me putting myself in a space of being 7 years old and not having the resources, being 10 years old, 11 years old, 15, 17, all these very hard, impactful, transitional times in my life that were very rough for me while having resources. I can only imagine how little 7-year-olds, 10 years old, 15-year-olds, 17-year-olds, even adults currently feel without having the resources. I myself did not want to be here so many times. I was very, very depressed a lot of my life. And again, that was with the resources. So I just really want to provide people that access. I think, you know, with having resources, it was hard, but ultimately I still ended up okay. And I had the tools to navigate it. And, you know, me being 22 now, I understand the full picture of mental health and therapy and healing, and understanding that I would not be here today, literally and figuratively, without the resources that I had and that I currently have. And I genuinely just want to be that resource for people that access, kind of like burn down the barrier of getting help, getting support, getting the tools to help you navigate your emotions and help you regulate and help you understand. Because the biggest thing with mental health, and I'm going to keep saying it, it's not about fixing the mental health issue or the problem. It genuinely is about understanding it, having knowledge on what is going on, because when you can understand something, the shame dissolves, the heaviness dissolves. You'll still get symptoms, but it will be less harder on yourself, and you show yourself more grace and more compassion. And I think
I didn't really learn that too young. Like, my mom always showed me grace and compassion, but my dad was very emotionally and verbally abusive. He didn't really give me room for error, for mistakes. I got yelled at heavily, and he made me extremely afraid to mess up. He made me extremely afraid to have feelings. And I want to show parents and want to show kids that it is okay to feel. And it is okay to let your kid feel. And it's okay for the parent to feel as well and acknowledge them and embrace them. Because when you can understand things more, you have a better, improved quality of life. Anything that we don't understand frustrates us, confuses us, and ultimately can be the detriment to the decline of our mental health. I know for me, that was what it was. As soon as I got understanding on what was going on with me mentally, my mental health problems got a lot better. Not to say that they're not still there. And that's the thing. I'm not trying to get rid of them. I've learned to understand them so that when it comes, I can cope with it and I can feel it, acknowledge it, and let it pass. And that's what this book, Learning My Roots with Lumi the Llama, Lumi learns about her feelings, is about. So I'm just really excited. I feel like this is complete. Honestly, I don't want to say complete yet because I know God continues to speak to me, but this feels really complete and really me and really anchoring and rooted. But yeah, I thought that was important to put in here.
And I'm so proud of this. Like, get out of here. This is a whole book, bruh. With the illustrations, the words, everything. I'm like gagged. Look at Lumi. She's so cute. And she's experiencing all her emotions. And I am just so excited. It's 10:50 p.m. And I want to get this finished tonight. So I'm going to shut up, keep watching Love is Blind, and I'm going to get this done tonight so I can show my mama in the morning. What's up, y'all? What time is it? It's February 12th, Thursday, 5:46 a.m. I sadly did not end up finishing my book last night. I got up to, and I forgot if I recorded or not, but I got up to like page 21. There's 60 pages, which are really 30 pages in a spread. But I'm really passionate, so I'm going to work on this book some more and try to get to at least like 40 pages in the next hour so I can be further. And then by the time tonight, I could get my last 20 pages done. So yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, y'all. He's not feeling smiling. He's smiling, you just can't see it. He hides behind it. But we're about to record. We're about to record If My Mind Could Talk. So it's going to be fun. Bless his heart. He still decided to do this session even though he don't feel good. It's gonna be real fun.
Going back and forth trying to find the words to say, causing this commotion, always ruin my day. Having trouble coping, no to get.
Actually, I think this is the wrong part. Oh, we doing Screaming Shady Lady da double dog day. You know me, I be having like multiple pre-hooks in some of the songs. Oh, that's a part of the first verse. Well, it's a part after Say What I Really Feel. But I wrote it down as a pre-hook. But yeah, I guess that would technically be still a verse, right? You said what? Okay. Yes, they're going back and forth trying to find the words to say. Going back and forth trying to find the words to say, causing this commotion, always ruining my day. Having trouble coping, no to God I pray. Wearing my emotions, got my heart on display. Okay. Screaming, shout, let it out, I double dog dare you. Drop a tear, face of fear, I bet you're scared to. Screaming, shout, let it out, I double dog dare you. Dare you, dare you, dare you. I've got anxiety. At night I cry myself to sleep. I suffer quietly. Would you hear me if my mind could speak? You know, I'm just gonna go for it. Whatever, yeah. We'll see what I feel. Mushrooms. Shrooms. Okay, like, yeah. Okay. I've got anxiety. At night I cry myself to sleep. I suffer quietly. Would you hear me if my mind could speak? How's that? Softer. I've got it. So more like floaty. Okay. I've got anxiety. Okay. All right, let's try it. I've got anxiety. At night I cry myself to sleep. I suffer quietly. Would you hear me if my mind could speak? Okay. Ugh.
That's my favorite part.
You say everything your favorite part.
Yeah. That's good, Lauren.
In like full voice. Oh, literally. Okay. If my mind could speak. Oh. If my mind could speak. Yippee-ki-yays. Whoa. Like the exact same? Or that nasal voice?
That was Tad. That was Tad. I hit her. But it sounds good. Let's see. Sounds so good.
This is what are you gonna do about it type beat.
Ooh, I like that. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, not a darn thing. You gonna listen to this song? Yeah, my rock era is like my empowerment music.
Okay.
Like still talking about my mental health stuff, but making it sound like more fun and like, you know, party-ish. But if you listen to the lyrics, it's still talking about like deep stuff. Is that what I sent you? Oh yeah, that's the effect. Oh, damn loud.
I was listening for this part.
Oh, okay. Let's get there too. My guitar. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm feeling a little emotional. I've been having some kind of like OCD flare-ups for the past 2 days. But I've been able to catch them, but it just started trying to happen like just now, and like literally as soon as it started I wanted to cry. Because what my OCD does is it like I will master a certain theme. Like I'll be like, oh, we're not engaging with that theme anymore. Like we've mastered it. And it'll find a new theme to try to obsess over and try to be worried about, to try to fix, and just make me feel so uncertain about like my identity and myself. And it just finds the weirdest things to try to make me question myself. And it is so frustrating. Because it feels like you're just constantly trying to search for answers that you already have. Like, you know who you are. You know your identity. You know that you're okay. But OCD will literally make you feel like you're lying. Like you're not a good person. And it makes you feel like it's so frustrating. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you for the Grammy. Yeah. How do you do that? Grammy.
Thank you for the Grammy. Thank you for the Grammy. Yeah, I need to blow dry my hair. I need to blow dry my hair. Oh, I gotta put it on the side of the rhinestones. Thank you for the. That's gonna be my manifestation of the Grammy. I'm gonna keep saying thank you for it, cause I already got it. It's today Sunday. Today is Sunday. Wow, that's crazy. 7:21 is a Sunday. I haven't done any work today, which is good. I bought myself a whole new room set. I got a shower organizer. I got like a vanity mirror, chair, makeup organizer where I can like sit down and do my makeup every day. So you guys are gonna probably start seeing me do my my little makeup routine every day instead of me standing in my bathroom getting lit. I want to have a designated area. I'm starting yoga meditation sessions at least once a week. I found out that like a lot of my identity has been tied to working, and which is not a bad thing, but sometimes I can work so much that I burn out. And just like I'm realizing that just like I set a time to work, I need to set time to care for myself. And I even realized everything I buy for myself is like for my career, for my music, for a visual, for this. I'm like, oh, let me buy like this. Like, this is so cute. Let me buy something because I do face care masks now, so I can push my hair back and it's like a cute vibe. I gotta blow dry it, so don't mind it right now. But like, this is so cute. It'll look way better when my hair's not looking like this. We're curly suing it right now. But yeah, I'm just trying to create an environment that I feel, proud to be in. I feel proud to be in it right now, but creating a space where I can like genuinely curate time for myself. Like, who am I outside of working? Who am I outside of building? Who am I outside of constantly outputting? Who am I just like being me and like watching shows that I like and like doing things that I like to do, So I'm not gonna speak too much, but is this the second or third week? The third week of February is starting this week, so we'll see what this week brings me. I'm excited. And I think I need to name this series I'm Excited, because I say that a million times every episode. But yeah, I'm about to blow dry my hair, and I'm really proud of myself. I stayed I stayed disciplined and did not work today. I gave my computer to my mom and I said, take this. She said, give it to me. I said, here you go. And yeah, I'm just getting more comfortable with like spending time with myself outside of working. I spend time with myself all the time, but it's always working. I never just let myself like watch a show. Like, it got to the point where like if I just watched the show for too long, I would get anxiety because my mind is like, you need to be working right now. Like, you need to be getting steps ahead. And I feel like part of me has this like FOMO, because I'm like, oh my God, like all these ideas, I need to get it out. I need to get everything done. Like, I don't have time. But to be a sustainable founder and a CEO, the only way to be sustainable and maintain is if you don't burn out and if you pace yourself. It's not about the one who wins the race, but the one who endures until the end. Or is it, it's not about the one who goes the fastest, but about the one who endures until the end? Something like that. You guys probably know what I'm saying. I'll put the scripture right there. But yeah, I'm very full right now. I feel really bloated. Whew. Extremely bloated. I just had oh my God, orange juice literally makes me feel pregnant. Not pregnant for real, but orange juice bloats me so bad. But not bloat, it just makes you really full, and I just had 2 cups of it plus some food, so it's really doing me in right now. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna get back to caring for myself. I got some new earrings yesterday for myself as well for Valentine's Day. And of course, you guys know I got myself a ring. And then my stepped up dad got me this really pretty bracelet. So I'm feeling great. I got myself some really cute slippers, some new clips. So we're taking care of stuff right now. I'm gonna have to blow dry my hair. I'll see y'all later. I'm back. And it's so funny how it goes from like, guys, my hair is so thick, it's not even funny. I'm not complaining though. I love it. Very nice. I like kind of don't really feel like straightening it, but I kind of do, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to do that right now or just like put it in a bun. Where did my thing go? Now let's officially try this out. Still looks a mess, but you know, it's better. Let me try. We should get back. All right. Yeah, no. I'm sure it'll look better. It's not even about looks. It's about my face being protected. So it's whatever. But adorable, adorable. Okay. I didn't do terribly. I'm not mad at this at all. I don't know. At first, I like didn't have hope for it. I don't know how the back looks. Don't judge me. But I feel like it has the body and the bounce that I was looking for. And I was kind of looking. This looks good. I did good. My mom is so good at doing my hair. And I was trying to kind of like give that same kind of like bouncy, fluffy look. I was noticing mine kind of had more of like that. Like when I do it, it's more like flat. You know, it's got a lot of like volume. But this is like, I'm not mad at it. It's got like a beach wave blow dry, messy but cute look, which is perfect for my brand. I love me like a messy look, but it's like cute, you know. And it's got like a little, I can like black butterflies, black light visions, black dog. You can just whip it. Just waiting. Yeah, and then it just like falls right back into place. Get back up there. Thank you. Yeah, so cute. I'm gonna wrap it and see what it looks like tomorrow. That's gonna be the real test. But it's so fluffy. It's so fluffy. Except I don't complain. Except I don't claim that last part. We'll just keep it at it's so fluffy. Maybe we'll change it. It's so fluffy. I feel alive. This part is kind of making me mad, but we'll leave it alone. Everything I did today was self-care. I'm proud of myself. Discipline. Sometimes discipline is not working too, y'all. Oh, you guys like my outfit? My outfit's so cute. One time for the one time. Hold on. Okay. Get into the look. Get into the look. I feel like this is a cute outfit from like Mean Girls. Get into the bunny slippers. Hold on. My 5 and below bunny slippers. We love 5 below. Look at, get into the bunny slippers. Uh-oh. We in there. We in there. Ah, we in there. Whoa, we in there. Ah. Let me quit. I ordered so much stuff today, guys, too. I ordered 12 30 centimeter, I think that's what it was, like 30 centimeter mirrors. And this whole wall is going to be a mirror. You guys obviously know I have this one. And I be liking to perform and practice in front of my mirror, but there's only so much you can do and see in this small mirror. So I'm going to put a mirror wall. And then right here, I got myself like a vanity, makeup, get ready with me table and mirror and just set up. And yeah, it's gonna be good. So bye-bye.
Won't let nobody see what bothers me. So I asked him.